Although I'm not a professional stager, I provide my clients with home staging services to help them sell their home. I can help you too. Hi, I'm Julie Connor, licensed associate real estate broker with eXp Realty in both New York and Connecticut. Staging a home prior to putting it on the market is essential to ensure that you get the most money for your home. You don't have to be a professional stager to help your clients showcase their home to the buyers that visit. Tip number 1, go through the home with the sellers, starting from the outside, and look at it from a buyer's eye. What does the landscaping look like? Are the bushes overgrown? Do the shutters have peeling paint? Look at the clutter in the house. Is there too much furniture for the size of the rooms that are going to make the home look smaller? Are there too many personal pictures on the tables and the walls? People want to visualize their own furniture in the home. Make sure they can do that. Look at the ceiling. Are there any cracks? Are there water stains? Look at the furnace. When was the last time it was serviced? When was your septic last pumped if you have one? Do all the major appliances work, like the washer, the dryer, the dishwasher, and the microwave? That's really important. Tip number 2, go back through the home with a pad and pen and make a list with the seller of all the things that need to be done. This can be a little bit overwhelming, but it's really important. The second time that you're going through the house, you're going to notice even more items that need attention. At this point, the more that the seller is involved in this process, the more motivated they're going to be to improve it. If you just make a list for them, they're going to feel just overwhelmed. I often find that this process does involve some negotiation and definitely some compromise, because often the seller doesn't have the money or the resources to do what I would really love them to do. Tip number 3, pick a nice weekend and rent a dumpster to declutter. If you're the type of person who has a very difficult time getting rid of stuff, I recommend that you ask a friend or a family member to help you with the task of decluttering. Rent the biggest dumpster that you can rent. Trust me, you are going to fill it, especially if you've lived in your home over 10 years. Tip number 4, choose a weekend to either have a tag sale or make a run to Goodwill or Savers. When you're going through your stuff, decide, is this going to get thrown out? Is this going to be donated, or is it going to be saved? The items that you save are those that bring you joy and that you couldn't live without. This process is really hard to do, and I often have to help clients with it. Tip number 5, start packing all non-essential items and personal items and choose an area of your home to store them. So I recommend typically the garage or the basement to use as a holding area for boxes. Based on the amount of storage area that you have, there may be times that you may have to rent a storage unit or a pod. Make sure that you carefully label each box as to what room it goes to in the new house or what's in the box. I do a color coding system. For example, everything in Amy's room has a yellow sticker. Everything in Billy's room has a blue sticker. I do this to really help at the other end, so when the movers go to move the boxes, we do a color coding map on the door and they know exactly where everything goes in the house. Tip number 6, purchase new show towels and shower curtains for all the bathrooms. I would recommend removing everything from the countertops, the dressers, the nightstands, and the coffee tables. By removing clutter from all the horizontal surfaces, everything definitely looks fresher, it definitely looks cleaner, and by putting new towels out, the home just looks so much newer. If you have really worn out couches, I would recommend that you get inexpensive couch covers to cover them. It looks so much better. Tip number 7, I would definitely recommend hiring a cleaning service to deep clean the house. A home that smells and looks spotless says a lot about how the sellers took care of it. It will be very well spent money. Tip number 8, hire a professional landscaper and possibly an arborist to freshen up the outside of your house. Mow the grass, put in nice plants, maybe plant some flowers, some fresh mulch. That can really go a long way. Remove any dead tree limbs, any old leaf piles. This can make a really huge difference in curb appeal. And tip number 9, once you've completed tips number 1 to tip number 8, take a video with your cell phone of the entire outside and the inside of the house. Show this to a friend or a family member and see what they think before you hire the professional photographer to take pictures of the home. I hope these simple staging tips made a big difference in getting your home or your seller's home ready for market. Good luck, and don't forget, if you want more real estate tips, please like my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching.